So, tip number one, you guys, for creating passive revenue in your baking business is that you need to niche down your baking business. Now, my online mentor, Marie Forleo, is always talking about if you are talking to everyone, guess what? No one is listening because when you do all of the things, it's very hard for you to stand out in your niche, right? So, for example, in Miami, where I've built my cupcake empire, um, if anybody says cupcakes, they immediately send people to LA Sweets. Why? Because I focused and I niched down on making myself known, making my business known to create the most delicious cupcakes in town. And I've been doing it since 2008. So, do I sell other things? Absolutely. But no one really knows that until they come into my shop or until they go online and they see the other things because I have made it like tunnel vision on what I sell, what I'm dedicated to, and that is cupcakes, 150 different flavors of them. And so I am the cupcake queen. Where's my crown? Yes, of Miami. So that's how I built my niche. That's how I narrowed down in my niche. So tip number one is to get into a niche. And that could be like for me, it's been cupcakes, but for you, it could be that you make the best gluten-free cakes. It could be that you make the best vegan cakes. It could be that you make the best children's birthday cakes, that you specialize in that. And so you want to be known for that. So remember, tip number one is to niche down. All right. So tip number two is to develop an online presence. Now, I know that the majority of you have like either a Facebook page or an Instagram page. A lot of you guys are now on TikTok or maybe you're on Pinterest, but that's not enough. Okay. Those platforms do not belong to you. And sadly, those platforms all have an algorithm that hates you. Okay. Meaning you're posting, 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 but no one is seeing it. Raise your hands if you feel like, oh my God, yes, Letty, I understand 100%. I don't understand why I get one, two, three likes on my post. I don't know why. Well, I'll tell you why. Because Facebook or Instagram or the other platforms, you got to pay to play. You got to pay they want your advertising dollars. And so they hold your people hostage. They don't allow people to see. I think only 4% of the people that are in your world that like and follow you actually see your content. That's crazy. Crazy talk, but that's what it is. Okay. So when I say develop an online presence, I'm talking about creating an email list so you can reach your people, creating a website so that your people have some place to go look at your stuff, and also creating an online shopping cart, right? Because it's not enough anymore for them to see your stuff. People have this Amazon mentality where it's like one click and I bought it and it's coming tomorrow. Or even worse, one click and I bought it and it's coming today between 2 and 6 because those are the crazy prime shoppers. But that's the kind of customer service that people are used to now. So if you do the hard work and get a customer to come to you, to like your page, to like your stuff, but then you send them down a rabbit hole to order your stuff. Well, you got to go here to my website, and then you got to click on this portfolio to look at all the pictures, and then you got to fill out this site, you got to fill out this form, and then you got to email me, or worse off, you got to DM me, and I got to DM you back 3,000 times so we can get on the same page on what you want to order. Guess what? People will leave. People will leave. They're lazy. They don't want to go through all that trouble. So what do? You build an online shopping cart. Shopify is so easy to use nowadays. GoDaddy has a shopping cart. There are so many platforms, so many software tools out there for you to just collect the coins, collect the money ASAP. Okay, so build a website and create a shopping cart. And if you're not already doing it, please start collecting email addresses. Start to collect those email addresses so that you can reach the people when you need to, when you're creating a sale, when you're creating an offer, when you're trying to let them know that you've moved, that trying to let them know that you have a new flavor coming out, what have you, that you have a new mystery box flavor, what have you. Just let them know. And the only way to let them know directly is not through social media. Because remember, social media has 4% range. So that means if you have, 1,000 people on your page, 40 people are being shown your content. That is sad. Sad. I want to cry. It makes me want to cry. Okay. So start your email list. Okay. And I will do another live on email list marketing. Okay. Because that's super important. Nobody teaches us that when we start our baking businesses. Because when we start our baking businesses, we think it's all about just like the one off sale. But the money is in 10-3 is all about creating an irresistible content, right? Content is queen. To build a loyal following and increase your passive revenue, focus on creating high quality and engaging content related to your baking, right? You can start a baking blog. You can start sharing enticing photography of your baked goods, right? You can even create video tutorials showcasing your baking skills. So, by consistently providing valuable content on all of your social media platforms or your email marketing newsletter or your page or your website, you are attracting more visitors, more followers, and more potential customers, right? So, tip number 4, we're getting to the end of this dog and pony show, guys. So, I hope you're writing all this stuff down. Tip number 4 is offer subscription boxes or baking kits. So, subscription boxes and baking kits are a fantastic way to generate passive revenue. And it is a way that most people in our industry are not taking advantage of because either you're not doing it right or it seems like hard work. And that's because you don't have a blueprint in place to get it done right. So I can hook you up with that as well. But subscription boxes and baking kits are a great way for that revenue that is passive, okay? That's coming month after month after month. It's not like a bake sale you're having. It's like they sign up once and then the next month they get it and then the next month they get it. So it is amazing. It's like raining money on us every month. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want money raining on you? Okay? I do. Sign me up. I need a, yeah, I do. Sign me up for sure. So people love the convenience and the surprise element of subscription boxes and baking kits. It's a fun and interactive way to get your customers to see your brand and love your brand and promote your brand, right? Okay, so now the time has come for our last tip to boost your home baking business with passive revenue. And that is the best tip of all, collaboration and partnering up. Okay, and this is something that we don't really do. We don't really do it because no one's taught it to us. But to create a network of friends that you can collaborate with and you can piggyback off of their business and they can piggyback off of your business is a great way to expand your network, to expand your audience for free. For free. You don't got to pay. Okay. It's not like Facebook. You don't got to pay to play. However, it's something that we don't really know how to do. So when I say collaborate, I mean like talk to influencers in your space, talk to restaurants in your space, cafes in your space, food bloggers in your space. Show them the value that you can bring through your product, and then send them something. Like you can get a hold of like a famous TikToker and send them a box of goodies and see, some of these TikTokers want to get paid. Some of them just want your free stuff. So that's what I mean by collaboration and partnering up. It is just looking within your niche, looking outside of your niche, and talking to the right person so that you can both get something out of it. The person is getting something for free. It could be like more than one thing. It could be like, hey, every month I'm going to send you my new flavor of cookies. Could you talk about it? And I'll be sending you like cookies every month. Or it could be a food blogger. You could send them something in the mail that you could pay for an ad. I mean, it's not that expensive, you guys. I know that there's a TikToker that's super famous. All he charges is $100 for you to send, for him to talk about your stuff to his people. Okay. And I think he has like 500,000 like TikTokers that follow him. So that's crazy. For $100, you can never get in front of 500,000 people. So do it, collaborate, and partner up. Okay, you guys. So there you have it. Those are the 5 valuable tips to help build a thriving home baking business with passive revenue. Okay. Remember that success takes time and dedication, you guys. So stay passionate about your craft, keep practicing, and keep pushing forward. If you like what you heard today, you guys, I will be back here tomorrow. I am going live 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to drop some more gems on you like today. So before we wrap up, if you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. You know why? Because you can't leave me a comment unless you subscribe. I have rigged it. I have rigged it. That's how I roll, thug style. And leave me a comment. I want to know where you're calling, where you're watching from, what your business handle is, so that I can follow you on social media and show you some love. And yeah, and I want to know your questions. If you have questions about your baking business, throw them in the comments, and then I will look through them and answer them through the replay, or I will look through them and create a different live stream on your question. Okay, and definitely give you the props. So thank you all for joining me on the live stream today. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, remember to be kind to yourself, okay? You've got this. Hug yourself and love on yourself, because the world is already poo-pooing on you plenty. And so you got to give yourself some grace, because you've got this. I believe in you. This is Chef Letty signing out. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for joining. Bye.